Some sports stories now. Mali under-20 team beat Senegal 3-2 on penalties earlier this evening to claim their maiden CAF under-20 Africa Cup of Nations title following a 1-1 stalemate after extra time in Niamey, Niger. The Algiers held their nerves in the pulsating shootouts to hand Senegal their third successive defeat in the final. Senegal missed their first spot kick when it hit the post. The young Malians converted their 3 consecutive penalties through Boubacar Touré, Lassana Ndiaye and Abdoulaye Diaby. The tournament's leading goal scorer Amadou Ndiaye missed his kick before teammate Osonu Niang also missed to secure Mali the title. In England, Wolves overcame resilient Bristol City at Ashton Gate earlier this evening to reach the English FA Cup quarter-finals for the first time since 2003. After a quiet opening, Ivan Cavaliero stroked home the only goal with the game's first shot, following good work by Matt Doherty down the right. English Premier League side Crystal Palace booked their spot in the last 8 with a comfortable 2-0 win at League One Doncaster Rovers. Swansea City reached the quarter-finals for only the 5th time in their history after they fought back to beat 10-man Brentford 4-1. Francis Gilmore-Fees overcame a determined Stan Wawrinka to win the Rotterdam Open 6-3, 1-6, 6-2 earlier this evening, lifting his first title since January 2018. In the first Rotterdam final between 2 unseeded players since 2008, Fees raced past his Swiss opponent to convert 2 break points on his way to sealing the opening set in 36 minutes. 3 times Grand Slam champion Wawrinka fought back to clinch the second set. Fees converted another break point to go 5-2 in the third set ahead before he served out the match for his 8th career ATP title. Elsewhere, Anthony Joshua's heavyweight world title fight with Jarrell Miller has broken the Madison Square Garden record for highest grossing pre-sale of a boxing event, though the figures were not released. Joshua will defend his WBA Super, IBF WBO and IBO crowns against Miller on June the 1st in New York. Fight fans showed their appetite to see the Briton make his American debut in the home country of the unbeaten Brooklynite by breaking the pre-sale record inside 2 hours of the midday on sale. Well, fans hoping to get the chance to see Joshua lock horns with a big baby will need to move quickly to purchase tickets, as tickets go on general sale on Tuesday, 19th of February. Nikola Jokic is relishing playing in the All-Star game for the first time and reveals the teammates he is most looking forward to playing alongside in Charlotte. The 7-foot Serbian center has been rewarded for a stellar season in which he has led the Denver Nuggets to a 39 victory record at the All-Star break, good enough for second in the Western Conference.
It means a lot. I mean, not just for my country, my hometown, my family. That's something that I put behind me. You know, my legacy. I'm gonna remember this my whole life, and hopefully my kids and my family are gonna remember too. You know. It means a lot because you said I had really good 2 years, and I just said to myself I need to get better. I need to put the Denver Nuggets higher on the standings. So that was my kind of goal, and I think that helped me. That helped me as long as my teammates and team are high. I'm gonna be in the game. So.
U.S. President Donald Trump has asked European countries to repatriate and put on trial more than 800 Islamic State group fighters who have been captured in Syria. In a series of tweets, President Trump says the U.S. does not want to watch as these ISIS fighters permeate Europe, which is where they are expected to go. We do so much and spend so much time for others to step up and do the job that they are so capable of doing. His tweet comes as US-backed Kurdish forces continue an assault on the last pocket of IS territory on the Syrian side of the Iraqi border. The IS fighters are being held by the Kurdish-led forces, and Mr. Trump insists that the IS caliphate was ready to fall, otherwise the US would be forced to release them. French President Emmanuel Macron has condemned anti-Semitic abuse directed at a prominent intellectual by a group of yellow vest protesters in Paris. Now, police stepped in to protect the philosopher Alain Francovote. This is after he was bombarded with insults and anti-Jewish taunts in the French capital. According to President Macron, it was an absolute negation of what made France great and will not be tolerated. Tens of thousands took part in anti-government protests on Saturday. Prosecutors have since opened an investigation into the incident. More than 60 miners, some armed, have been arrested at an illegal gold mine in northeastern Liberia, where about 40 people remain trapped in a collapsed pit. The Disaster Management Agency say the suspect resisted a team sent to restore order at the site, describing the situation as lawless. Rescuers have so far retrieved 7 bodies after the walls of the pit caved in on February the 10th, 2019. Liberian authorities deployed a team comprising of the army, the police, immigration and drug enforcement agency officials to Goldfield in Nimba County, a major center for illicit mining. According to the Disaster Management Agency, the immigration services were involved in the operation because some of the illegal miners are foreigners and thousands of people are believed to work in the mine near the town of Tapeta. And now to the arts. Joy in the Morning, Ray of Hope, and over 30 works of art are what artist Bolaji Ogunwo presents at his exhibition in Lagos. Art Review tonight showcases the works of this talented artist.
It's his 40th birthday, and contemporary artist Bolaji Ogunwo is marking it the one way he knows how, through the arts. At least, it will give him an opportunity to take stock of his artistic journey while celebrating this milestone.
Emotion on Emotions is to celebrate my 40 years of being on this side of the world, Nigeria, and I'm proud to say I'm a Nigerian. I'm doing this exhibition to stimulate a contagious optimism that Nigeria, though down, is not out. I'm here, I live here, I work here, and I will be here, and living the hope of a better times like this. I'll believe that things will not always be the way they are, that a change is possible if I can make a difference in my space as an artist. If others can make differences in their spaces, a better Nigeria is achievable.
The sky is the beginning for him. At 40, if you can produce type of work, I'm sure by the time he's 50 and 60, he'll be on the world map for people to see Nigeria.
The works, mostly done in the oil on canvas medium, reveal where his passion lies and the issues that set him off, especially regarding his country, Nigeria.
I paint in pastel, the kind that is very rare because of the use of colors, very heavy eye in pastel. And I'm doing this because Nigeria is rich in oil. But unfortunately, Nigerians, most of them are poor. So this is what I'm doing with the oil at my disposal to give hope.
This is Bolaji Ogunwo's 4th exhibition, and he exhibits 58 works of art, which tally with the country's age, a stage in life where one is considered more mature, wiser, and in a better position to mentor the next generation.
And the main news again. Residents of Kajuru town in Kaduna State have been counting their losses as the governor visited there today along with security agents, and 6 suspects will appear in court tomorrow over killings that left 66 people dead. And that's news at 10 tonight. Many thanks for watching. I'm Millicent Walker. Good night.